Hello, my name is Amelia Taylor. I'm an Air Force veteran. I'm the youngest girl of 12 brothers and sisters, six boys and 6 girls. Yep, I'm the youngest girl. And I have quite a few hobbies now. I like to grow plants, fruits, and vegetables. I grow things that I can easily recognize that I can use for cooking, spices like basil, rosemary, and things I can recognize through touch or smell. When I grow my own spices, it just makes it easier to recognize, and I don't have to taste so many different other herbs to make sure I got the right one. I have recently lost my sight, and I've learned to use several small devices, and I believe to the left of me is one of my favorites. It's called a pen friend, and use it a little bit for everything. I'm not sure if you can read the top part of the instructions. With the pen friend, you can use it to label. It's a voice labeler to from leftovers, school reports, books. It's a godsend. I have several small devices that I use pretty much every day. I have a strip talk, which that reads prescription labels. Color reader, which I use. I don't have to use it as much. It's you can use it to tell the color. I used to do a lot of electrical stuff, and I couldn't tell the difference between the colors of the wires, and all the wires felt the same. But with the color reader, it would tell me the color of the cables, my clothes. I have a talking clock. The clock is Moshi. You can ask it, did I turn the lights off, or Moshi, what time is it? What's the temperature? Things like that. It's been incredible. And I kind of like to think of myself pretty much walking in Job's shoes. And you might think it's crazy, but it's kind of a privilege for God to use me to take my sight like he did Job. Job was wealthy, healthy, and kids, a family. And he lost it all as a test. Satan wanted to know, if he would stand by God, even if he took everything away, and Job did. And so I believe I'm going to get my sight back one day, but I think the Lord allowed my sight to be taken so I will have a real personal feeling of what it's like to be blind in the time of a disaster, and not to just think, oh, well, they might need this, or somebody, we should do that. I know from personal experience what it's like. And my major is disaster and crisis management, and I want to specialize in crisis care for the disabled. If you can't see and they telling you to evacuate, you gotta pretty much wait for someone to realize where you are and to come and get you. And I want to make sure uh, help will be available at a moment's notice to not just veteran but anybody who would need the service. And that's pretty much my story in a nutshell. Thank you for hearing my story. Goodbye.